we seize? Where will I be getting other source? I mean, the rest of that. So it's totally unacceptable, and so we keep supporting the government agencies to ensure that, I mean, they are able to also address this holistically, because the non-profit or the CSOs cannot do this on their own.
Okay, looking at the reports in the course of the year now, NEMA receives 103 Nigerians deported from Turkey in June, and of course you have 253 migrants had been repatriated early in April of this year, over 100 Nigerian migrants deported from Libya. You have cases of irregular migration taking place, and of course there are people along the line, you know, some travel and of course they don't want to come back home, and of course the paper, the visas they're having is expired, and of course, so the kind of orientation, the kind of knowledge, information they need, maybe you should help us put that out whenever they are traveling outside the country.
Well, basically what we continuously do is to create awareness. We do sensitization for people, and you see, the truth of the matter is there are some good causes to which all of these issues might not be ending anytime soon. There are some good causes to it, because in fact the tragedy is that trafficking has become about is not the second global trade in the world now. It's a multi-billion-dollar trade, so it has a global network. People in Nigeria here work with people in Cairo, they work with people in all of these countries cut across, you understand, so they have a network already. And because, you know, whatever seems profitable to some certain quota, you understand, they try to do everything possible to ensure that such trade is being sustained. And one of the root causes to why this may not be ending anytime soon is the issue of our economy. As long as there is economic instability, where there is poverty, and all of these social issues is in the society, if you are not addressing all of these root causes, you understand, we will continuously do our enlightenment, desensitization, but those people who will be listening, even at the face of death, at the site of horrors, where we make use of video evidences to show people of what people on the sea, what they're actually going, how the boats are capsizing, and, you know, times down numbers, where we show people, they'll still tell you that, okay, it's still fine by them, they still want to go on this journey. You understand? So they still want to go on the journey, and you don't have everything that is required for you to venture into such a journey. So we should be looking more at the root causes rather than the consequences. You understand? So part of the root causes has to do with we advocating continuously that even being a government task force, that the government should continuously do more on the issue that affects the societal needs. And aside from the government as well, we cannot leave it to state actors only. Non-state actors as well should also come on board. The CSOs are trying, they are doing everything in their capacity to see how they can also support private individuals, organizations as well, should also see how we can continuously, you know, collaborate to work on all of these root causes that will improve our economy. Where there is economic stability, there's less tendency for people to venture into this. And at times too, when we tell people that, okay, don't go on such journey, the next question they will ask you is, what are you providing for us? So if they ask you that, what are you providing for us? So it now comes to the question to say, okay, you yourself, it is not just enough to say people may not be employable or that they do not have the required skills. It's not just enough. Those who have the required skills, those who are, you know, employable as well, yeah, what are those things that are available for them to make use of, you understand? Because all of these are, we call something the push-pull factors. The push-pull factors, push factors that are actually sending them out of the society, the country. And the pull factors are those things that they are being attracted to. So most of the pull factors as well, like I mentioned earlier, it is not always greener on the other side as well. So most of the pull factors at times comes with deceit, you understand? Painting a picture of what is not existing. But when people get there as well, they can tell you that they are going through these challenges, they are doing this, they need you to help them to come back to the country if there's anything they can do. That is at the face of reality, when they have realized that, oh, all these things that they're actually telling us, you understand? But I'm saying this because no matter how well we continuously make all of these efforts or try to educate people on how to go about this part and why they need to, you understand that the issue is a global issue, aside from the fact that it is the levels at which it varies at every country. So aside from this, we should also try to address all of these root causes that has to do with people getting the right education here. They should be able to gain employment, no matter how bad it should be. Somebody should be able to say, yes, this is the job that I'm doing, you know, so to fend for myself, to fend for my family. When somebody has something that is a means of sustainability, no matter how little it is, there's tendency that when you talk to people like this on issues that has to do with them not becoming victims of trafficking, there's tendency that they will be able to listen to you. So that is what we're also encouraging our young people as well to say, okay, just don't wait for what the government is going to do for you. Try to get yourself busy with something positive.
All right,
okay.
Mr. SANNI, you come up with this. Our time is fast running out. So are there any support system being provided for them so that they will not just be there? Is the country, the state providing a support system for them so they can build their life all over again when they return? And I would like Mr. SHOREMI to just tell us the next step now from the Ogun State Task Force on human trafficking, just in a few minutes before we hand over. So starting from you.
Oh, okay. For as far as I know that presently, like I said, the federal government, particularly the National Commission for Refugees, Migrants, and internally displaced persons, work with International Organization for Migration to support, where they provide support to returnees, people who have voluntarily returned, but not those who are deported. Okay. It's just document, so that they don't bother coming back. So they try to provide some funds to some NGOs here, where they try to, so that they can support them and stay here. And basically, and also, in addition to what before the chairpersons, so that the part of the things that people need to do to ensure that